When politicians are on a campaign, they can send messages in a number of ways. And sometimes the way that they send those messages can be a bit baffling for the untrained eye. And in this case, we need to talk about Zohran Mamdani, which you might already know that he is the projected next mayor of New York City. At this point, I think that nothing can stop New York City from just destroying itself, although I think it would be a net positive because it will ultimately be a good argument for whatever is going to happen in 2028. But this is the message that I want to talk about. He was out there and he failed to bench press how much 135 pounds. All right, this might not seem like a big deal, but I think that people are realizing or interpreting this the wrong way. Zohran Mamdani cannot bench press 135 pounds. So like a good socialist, someone else basically does all the work for him and he celebrates like he did it himself. Yikes. So this is the video. I'm going to play it on mute. Right? I comment on this. So you might remember another politician that did something similar in the past, and you would say, oh, okay, he's going for it. Bad move. That close grip should be at least on the marks of the bar, but you know that it looks like he has never done a proper bench press in his life. He should do at least one by himself, and no, he needs the help of the guy, of the spotter. This is really pathetic. This is really pathetic. Anybody knows that any man his age should be able to bench press 135 with absolutely no problem. Maybe 1 rep, 2 reps. It's the normal should be 3 reps. All right. Always. If you can do 1, you can do 2, you can do 3. It's pretty much the same. But the message is what is the single most important thing. And when we talk about messaging in politics, and we talk about what are your intentions and your policies as well, you have to address your audience. And this is when we need to ask, what is Zohran Mamdani's audience? That is a big question. Because the other politician that did something similar a while ago was in 2023, RFK Jr. He did an incline bench press of 115, and he did more than a couple reps. And well, it was really good and very, very good for his message, for his audience. You know, oh yeah, right-wingers are all those gym bros that are just thinking about getting fit and more muscular. All that is ring. Oh, you notice that being healthy has become like a contentious topic in terms of politics. Even John Oliver did a complete section of Last Week Tonight just trying to dismiss the thing that you can control your own health. And I am not making this up. I'm not gonna refer you. If you want to confirm what I'm saying, just go to his channel. I really don't care what that guy says. It's nonsense. But when you see what Mamdani is doing, like being absolutely pathetic at anything fitness, then you realize, what if his audience is comprised of people like, I don't know, Destiny, the influencer, the left-wing influencer, or Harry Season. You realize, let's say we don't mention real people. Let's say that we mention, I don't know, archetypes of what is the average left-wing or Democrat voter. You see, who do you think? This kind of people, like this or like this, who do you think they're going to relate the most to? To somebody who actually bench presses the weight, or somebody who is a wimp and he does it assisted, like everything in socialism is assisted. I think this message is on point. He was assisted. He needed assistance, as anybody who stands for socialism, both who wants to run as a socialist politician or wants to run or want to vote for a socialist. Yeah, you want You want to do everything on assistance. So I think this was spot on. And the thing is, the bad thing, I have bad news, is that it is working. But before we move to the fact that it is working, I found this really funny. By the way, there's one left-wing influencer that I know that could bench press the 135 easily, and Hassan Pinker. It's Hassan Pinker. Hassan changed his mind on bench minimum requirements after Zohran Mamdani went viral for having trouble benching 135. Just a month ago, he said, if you can't clear to the 125, at least for a decent 6 or 7, you should not be allowed to have any opinions on what I have to say. And I agree. This guy is despicable, but I agree with him. I mean, you should have a modicum of discipline, of self-respect, of average strength as a man, and bench press, 225, 6 or 7 times. See, we agree on something. I guess that he has to take that back with what Mamdani says. But Mamdani knows what he's doing, and it's working. That is the worst part. It's working because it has been revealed that Zohran Mamdani wants to end all misdemeanor charges in New York City should he be elected mayor. Many of these he calls non-serious crimes and should no longer be enforced. This is the future of New York City. So much for such a wonderful city. Also, Mayor Eric Adams slams Mamdani for wanting to decriminalize prostitution. Don't know where in his Quran it states that it's okay. Nowhere in the Quran says this is okay. Mamdani is going guns blazing with full communism and full socialism. He says, well, so many people just hate Donald Trump. So many people hating Donald Trump hates what Donald Trump stands for. And the things that directly oppose Donald Trump are, well, full-blown communism. It's that simple. This is what we are seeing. And also that he's announcing that he is going to create this kind of shops managed by the state, by the city, by the government. It says it's not gonna work. It didn't work in Venezuela, hasn't worked in anywhere in the world. Not gonna work. It never works. Never ever works. And there was a scavenger hunt with Z of Zohran here at Little Flower in Astoria. There is a massive line where you get a photo with Zohran as the prize, and the line is really long. I mean, how much? I'm gonna play this in twice at double the speed. All these people waiting in line to shake Zohran Mamdani's hand, to take a picture with him. Yeah, New York City is absolutely cooked. Absolutely foobar. This is a problem. Again, I tell you, this is part of the message. You say, for example, oh, I need an audience that are rabid fans or something, but you not only can look for rabid fans of something, you can look for rabid haters of the opposite message. So if you see that these people hate Trump and whatever Trump stands for, then make absolutely sure that everything that you stand for, everything is in direct opposition of, well, not only Donald Trump, but common sense in general. And you will notice that you will effectively weaponize. Yeah, this is real. This video is at double speed, 2x speed. It's real indeed. And you will notice that people will flock to vote for you. He is still the favorite, and not only in polls, but in betting sites. This is bad. I mean, this is bad. At the same time, I can tell you everything in the long run, let's say, adjusts. In the very long run, I don't know what is the future for New York City if this guy gets to be the mayor. And I certainly, if you're in New York City, I think that you should do something about this. I think that you should tell your friends, if your friends don't have Trump derangement syndrome, but there's a problem. It's a Trump card. I mean, you can't just say that whatever you're doing is like you're defending illegal immigrants, or you're defending people for doing the petty, the small crimes. And they realize, all right, Trump is trying to fight all that. Oh yeah, we're going to get back at Trump by voting for Zohran Mamdani. And yeah, the lousy fitness goals are fundamental in that message. So for everybody who says that Mamdani embarrassed himself, no, that was part of the plan, to get people talking about this and to get all those who want assistance will be related to wimpy, I don't know, vegan or whatever, who is set out to be the next mayor of New York City. Mamdani gets called out. This was back in June for something that happened in March. Mamdani gets called out to his face for participating in shutting down a Tesla business in March in an economic assault. He defends the attack, calling it a First Amendment event. It's not when it blocks people or becomes violent. Mamdani is a terrorist. This is the reality, and people love him. And I can 100% understand the appeal. Now, again, maybe you're not in New York City. Make sure that this doesn't happen in your own city, because this can absolutely happen. Yeah, people are this delusional. Remember the lady from Chicago whose car was carjacked and she didn't want any talk. But I want to know what you think about this in the comments. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the Power Pundit. Much love and bliss.